What's up guys, it's Jensen. Today is July 13th, 2017, and I'm going to be talking about hormonal acne for trans guys. So I'm going to tell you guys how my experience was / is currently. Around the 2-month mark, my face started getting extremely oily and I started getting a lot more breakouts in the area that I would normally break out in. So when it was that time of the month, I would break out in certain areas, and that's the area that I was breaking out in. So I thought it was kind of normal, but then it got to the point where it totally crippled me. Like, my self-confidence was shot. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to see my friends. I didn't want to take pictures. I didn't want to film these videos. I didn't want to do anything. That's around the time that I realized, okay, I need to do something. During my 3-month mark, I meet up with my endocrinologist for a checkup, and she tells me about accutane. I've heard of accutane. I know it's a pill. I know it's really intense. But she said that with most of the trans guys that she meets with, her clients, that's really the only thing that worked. So that got me kind of paranoid and kind of worried. Try to ignore my barking dog. He's blind and he doesn't know what's going on. So I ended up having to look up a dermatologist in my area. So I narrowed it down to one based on the Yelp reviews. I go in and I immediately tell him, my endocrinologist told me this, and this is what I should be on. Now, for anybody who's ever been on accutane or seen a dermatologist, they put you on a lot of different things first to see if some of that will work. So that's what he did. So he gives me these things, these creams and stuff. At this point, it's around close to the end of my 3-month mark, so it's almost gonna be my 4th month mark. Nothing's working. It's really bad. Like, this is all just red now. Like, it's totally flat. It's just red, which I'm so thankful for, because during this time my face physically hurt. You guys walk around, or most people walk around, and they don't think about their face all day. I wake up, I think about my face because I can feel my face. I go to sleep, I think about my face, and going to sleep a certain way will hurt me, or washing my face a certain way will hurt me, or like, it affected everything, and it was really bad. I know I keep saying it was really bad, but it really, really was. Like, I ask anybody, my mood swings were really bad. I don't know if that was the hormones or if that was the acne that I had. So anyway, hits 4 months, I start accutane. I go back to him, he does extractions. And for anybody who's ever done extractions on your face, they hurt. They hurt really bad. They hurt so bad that I had like a breakdown one time when I went in for an extraction because they hurt so bad. And when you have really bad acne, it hurts a lot more. So I went back for an extraction and he told me, you're flaring up, so I'm gonna put you on accutane. Now, most dermatologists technically have to put trans guys under female patients who can get pregnant. I say that because, without going too much into detail, technically, yeah, you can get pregnant. Now, that doesn't matter to me personally, but I know to some people it does, and what I'm about to tell you next is gonna bother some people even more. If you're classified as a person who can get pregnant, you have to wait 1 month, go on birth control for that 1 month before starting accutane, take pregnancy tests every month to make sure that you're not pregnant, and then you're able to start accutane. Luckily though, my doctor was very friendly, which is why I say it's important to get somebody who's friendly with your gender, or who makes you feel comfortable. You should be with somebody who makes you feel comfortable. He put me down as a male. Like, without question, he just said, okay, I'm putting you down as a male. I told him, hey, I'm transgender, like, I don't know if that's gonna affect anything. I am on hormones, that's why this is happening. I told him what I felt I needed to tell him, and he said, okay, well, we're gonna put you down as male because that's what you are, and you don't have to take a pregnancy test, and you don't have to be on birth control. But you can't get pregnant. You can't get pregnant. Alright, can't get pregnant. Accutane makes things a lot worse before they get a lot better, is the idea. Normally, Accutane, from what I've read on the internet, because not everything on the internet is true, it seems like most people see results that they like within 2 to 3 months. Now, for me, because I'm special, I saw big results after 2 weeks. During those first 2 weeks, I was hella breaking out, and it was bad. Okay, just all the red places were like active acne, like, and I'm not talking about like whiteheads, like I'm talking about like cystic acne that hurt when the air touched it. Like it was not fun. After those 2 weeks, after that first initial breakout, it slowly started getting better and it kind of started going away. I'm like a month and a half on it. So right now, for me, just having red marks from where I was is really good news for me. Now, for those of you who are dealing with acne or are gonna go on hormones and are worried about acne, or I don't know, whatever the case is of why you're watching this video, not everyone's acne is like this from testosterone. I don't know why I broke out so much, I have no idea, but I did, and that can happen, but it cannot happen. So I just want you guys to know you have to find a dermatologist, because acne and how bad it is all relative to the person that has it. If you think you have really bad acne and you have, you know, maybe 10 pimples on your face or whatever, and you think that's really bad, go to a dermatologist. If you have one really big cyst that hasn't gone away in a week, go see a dermatologist if that makes you feel better. Like, it didn't get... I don't know what I'm trying to say. As soon as it's debilitating, as soon as you feel like you can't do the things that you want to do, or you don't want to do the things that you want to do, that's when you should see somebody. Whether it's a therapist or a dermatologist, you need to see somebody, because the place that I was in 2 months ago, a month ago, is not a place that I want to be again. And if I would have just asked for help earlier, maybe a lot of it wouldn't have happened, but it did, because I didn't feel like it was bad at first. So I wouldn't classify that as a mistake or anything. It's just all relative to you guys. Find a good dermatologist or therapist if that's the route that you want to go, that's fine. But find one that's you feel comfortable with. Talk to your endocrinologist. We all have one. If we're on hormones, we all have to have one. Talk to them. See if they know something that you don't. See if they can recommend a dermatologist, or if they offer that service also. Or if one of their clients is dealing with the same thing and they're going to somebody, and, you know, just talk to them. Ask them questions. Ask them if they know why this is happening, or if it's a reaction, because it can be a reaction. Just talk to them. If you want to go on Accutane, there's a lot of steps that you should take before that, and a lot that you should look into. It is a really strong drug, and you do need a certain amount in your system for the acne to never come back. Usually if it's hormonal acne, Accutane is kind of the only one that really helps get rid of it. But like I said, it's all relative. It's all relative to if you think your acne is bad and debilitating. That's when I would see somebody, and maybe talk to your dermatologist about Accutane. I wish I had the courage to post a video about my acne with pictures and telling you, you know, this is the before and this is the after, and talking about it. I wish I had that courage, but I unfortunately don't. I can't put myself out there like that, at least not right now. Maybe someday I will, but right now it's really, really, really hard. So congratulations to everybody who does that on the internet. Good for you. This is probably as bad as you guys will ever see me, until I learn to have that type of bravery. But anyway guys, I just want you guys to know it's gonna get better. You just have to be really, really patient with, especially with hormonal acne, whatever type of hormones you are on. It's gonna get better. You just have to write it out. It's really, really, really a process about patience. So that's where I was. That's what my life has come to. But now I'm back and I hope to post videos regularly, whatever regularly might mean. Thanks for watching guys. Make it a good day today. I'll talk to you later.